Hello and welcome to Steve's Bees. I'm Steve and these are my bees. Up until last Monday they weren't my bees. Now last weekend I made a bit of a mistake. I brought some nukes back from the apiary. I've just moved the colonies that were in them and have now gone into full hives. I used the nukes for transporting some old comb back home. Now I was in a bit of a rush Sunday, so I didn't get a chance to seal these up. And I've been away on business all week, and I've come back to find that one of these nukes, this one, is now occupied. So let's all suit up and we'll have a quick look to see what's in here. So this is just a standard 5-frame nuke. I'm looking at the bees, I'm just taking the lid off. Lots of bees having a look out. There is a couple of frames in there, but I suspect this side of the hive there's no frames, so there may even be comb hanging down off the crown board. So let's have a look. This swarm, it arrived Monday. Would be the first day I'm away on business. I get a swarm arrived. So let's just gently lift the lid off. Oh, and there we are. We have comb hanging down. Now these are quite yellow bees, although I have to say they are very nice and calm. So I'm going to try and turn that over without disturbing them. They're already collecting honey. Now I think looking at that comb, and I'll just grab the camera, bring it over. And I think looking at that comb, there's no eggs in there, it's all honey. So I think what we can do probably with this comb is safely sacrifice it. But if you look in the actual colony itself, there's 3 frames. There's a frame here that I used from a previous cutout that they've decided to rebuild. So we need to get rid of that one eventually, probably not today. And I think I'm just going to replace it with a couple of frames of drawn comb. And they're just getting a bit feisty. So we'll give them a bit of smoke, just calm them down. So we'll just have a look at these frames and just see what's going on. I'm sorry girls, I'm just going to have to remove this piece of comb here. That'll go in the waste bucket. And this old comb that's on here, they're actually nibbling it back for rebuilding. So I'll leave them, oh, we don't want that to fall off. I'm just gently prising this comb away. I'll put that on the top. And we'll just shake this off. Put that there. I need to get this sorted because the wife actually wants to harvest the raspberries at some point. Let's have a look at this next one. So we actually have eggs on this frame. It might be a horrible ratty old frame, but it's full of eggs. very yellow bees, so they're definitely not native to the area. One thing we are getting at the moment is a lot of what I call feral beekeepers. People who have started beekeeping in lockdown and they don't really know how to look after the bees. They just thought it was a good idea at the time. And really, if you want to start keeping bees, get yourself on a decent course. Don't do any of these horrid online ones that claim to teach you beekeeping. Join your local beekeeping association who can help you and point you in the right direction. Now, I haven't seen a queen yet. I'm not looking for a queen, to be honest. I know there's a queen in here because I've seen eggs. But what I will say is these are nice, calm bees. Unfortunately, they're probably of Buckfast origin, so as soon as they hybridise with the locals, they will become the bees from hell. Oh, one nice big yellow queen. I don't know if we can see that. One queen. So she is there. So we'll just leave her in. I'll put that comb back in gently. We definitely have a queen. We know where she is. We'll just push those back gently together. Not with me, smoke. Even the dogs come out to have a look, and you're not bothered, are you? Go inside. Off you go. Take off a bit more of this braid comb. Now I've got some nice fresh frames of foundation. I say fresh, that one's already started being drawn, but it's a spare frame. Put that in there. So now what we need to do is sort this lot out. Any spare combs will go in the bit bucket for recycling. Now I'm not going to leave them without honey. What I will do is I'll feed these before we come on. These are just being a little bit feisty. Not majorly, just a little bit. And it's probably because I've got them upside down and not used to it. Off you come. But what I'm going to do, to make my life easier, I'm going to put this on top of there upside down. They can then climb back inside the hive. Yep, that's all honey. We don't want this wild comb in the hive because it makes inspecting the hive a lot harder. Rather they're on actual frames. But it's actually quite a big swarm, this one that's gone in. I'm surprised it's gone in a nuke. Swarms generally will pick a home that's suitable for the size of the swarm. Go on. Go on, off you get. I think, so you get a bee brush. We'll just sweep them off. Just gently. I'm not killing bees doing this. It's just gently getting them off. There's the bees off. Give them a smoke. Try and get them off this crown board. I'm just going to turn them up. That's the bees off. And we'll just smoke them down. I'm trying to get all the bees off the edge, so when I put the feeder on, I don't end up crushing them. Let's put the feeder on. Last thing I want to do is crush bees. Yeah, I know I've got a few bees on the other hive, but they will go in later on. And this is just a standard Ashford feeder. And a bit of sugar syrup. Okay, so I've got some sugar syrup now. So I'm just going to add some sugar syrup on. That'll help them consolidate. They'll be desperate for feed anyway. And if you just make sure you just dribble a bit down the drain hole when you do it, that lets them know there's some sugar syrup up here. Give them as much as I can squeeze into the feeder, and that'll be gone by tomorrow. They will drink that so fast tonight. And that's it. Just leave them like that now. So put the crown board back on and give them the roof wherever I've put it. But there we are. That's what you do when a swarm moves into one of your nuke boxes.